And we're live on YouTube. Guys, I did not miss yesterday. I just only put it on Facebook. Why did I do that? I can't remember. Something about the Wi-Fi, something about my laptop, something about, I don't remember why. But there is a day 5. It's just over on Facebook. And I know you guys are kind of bummed when I do that. But because I was using Switcher Studios, which I am now, so if I'm using Switcher Studios, I have to manually manage the 3 cameras for Facebook, and then I also have to have my laptop ready for you guys. So I'm trying to do that today. So I have 4 cameras, and I can read your guys' comments on YouTube at least. Hello from Boston. Hi from Delaware. So I'm not live on Facebook yet. We'll chat for a little bit, hang out, say hi. I've missed you guys since 2 days ago. But today I'm making some crafts. It's kind of late. Oh, and last night I went live at like 10:30 my time. So it was like morning for some people on the other side of the world. And for the people in Texas, it was like 1:30 in the morning to 12:30. And then it was late for some people. Hi from Wyoming, Wisconsin, Texas, Panama, Utah, South Texas, New York. Is Texas? Okay. So like California, we have Northern California and we have Southern California, and they're completely different worlds. So when you say South Texas, is it because like you don't want to say you're from Texas because people could get the wrong idea? Because a lot of people do that. Like they're like, oh, you're from California. I've been there. The traffic is horrible. I'm like, no, that's Southern California, not Northern California. Both valleys, both a little interesting in their own ways, but yeah. Good evening. So tonight is a semi-late night. It's 6 o'clock my time. So post-dinner for me, pre-workout. I'm going to go work out tonight. I'm on day 2 of keto restart. Kind of excited about that. So I am going to be working on putting some recipes together pretty soon for you guys and doing a keto series, which I'm super excited about. Okay, so I'm going to go live on Facebook and say hi to those peeps over there. Oh yeah, I have to create the whole new event. Hold on, create an event. What are we doing? We are making DIY Mickey ornaments again, but new ones. I swear, like the Mickey ornaments. I need to have a whole Mickey tree by the end of this season. Why didn't I think of that? That is gonna be totes adorbs. DIY Mickey ornaments and ooh, that's not how you spell ornaments. Ornaments and Christmas countdown. Those are the 2 crafts we're doing today. I might have to put you guys on a charger soon, but you guys have like 56%. You guys are okay. But hi from Pennsylvania, British Columbia. So tomorrow morning I will be doing some DIY t-shirts with the Easy Press, but it'll be at 10 a.m. like always on Tuesdays. And we'll just chat and hang out and all that good stuff. Okay, stream description. Ain't got no time for all that. Christmas, countdown. I did it. Okay. Stream in HD, create live stream. No thumbnails for Facebook. I don't know why Facebook doesn't do that, but they don't. So what's going on here? Oh, wait, I want this one to be there. All right. Streaming live on Facebook, I believe. I'm not going to be able to, I think I can read comments actually on Facebook right here. Yes, I can. That's so fancy. Okay, welcome Facebook peeps. I've been on YouTube for about 4 minutes just chatting with them and letting them know why I missed yesterday for YouTube, but we did not miss it last night. We were there. So I need to welcome y'all to the show. Welcome to the show. Okay, so I plan to use Switcher Studios pretty soon on YouTube, but for some reason I can't get it to hook up. Every time I try to hook it up, it's like, this user is not allowed to live stream. And I'm like, yes, I am. Obviously, I live stream all the time, so I don't know what's the issue. So I have to maybe reach out to customer support, which is like one of my least favorite things on earth to do ever. Realistically, it's like one of my least favorite things to do. Calling anybody on the phone is my least favorite thing to do. So we're going to hang out today. We're going to make 2 crafts. I literally was going to do t-shirts tonight, but I'm going to do them tomorrow because this is what you guys got. And there was a little confusion. You guys got the Wreck-It Ralph SVGs today. And some people were like, that looks like Disney. It's supposed to be Wreck-It Ralph. Now what this is these are all the Disney princesses t-shirts that they wore on Wreck-It Ralph. I know you guys can't see it on YouTube, but over on Facebook, we have the picture. And again, I need to get Switcher Studio to start working on YouTube because that would be awesome. Tomorrow, Anna will also be joining us, not with me, but in a split screen live. So we're going to be hanging out and doing some double live tomorrow. Yay, I can read your comments. Hello from Kentucky. I'm really guessing you're saying God bless you, not God bleed you. But, you know, you're really confusing me on the night. I know. So with 12 days of Christmas, guys, we're going live 12 days in a row, and I can't promise you what time of day that's going to be. So today, I slept in because I was up super late. Obviously, we did our craft at like 10:30 last night, and then I was up for like another hour and a half just kind of hanging out, and I woke up this morning, and I was like, I'll go live in the morning. No. Let me get stuff done today. So I had to go do some last minute stuff, get my nails did. They had fallen off yesterday. I showed you I had missing 2 fingernails. And I had to get my cute Christmas nails. Oh, let me show you. Well, on Facebook, I can show you guys. Coming soon to a YouTube near you, I can show you guys this kind of stuff. Look at my nails. Okay, this one has a snowflake. Can you guys see? And this one has a candy cane, and then she did glitter. My nail lady's amazing. Okay, so this is going to get really good. Okay, so I have camera, we're on those. All right, and I think I can tell you guys this, but I tried out for the show Making It, and I just auditioned. So if you guys want to see me on Making It, go over to their Instagram and comment that you want to see me on there. It's not like a contest, like the most comments person gets on there. I just auditioned today, and it came out of nowhere, and I was like, yes, I'm going to audition for this. I'm going to do this because I have like nothing big set for 2019, and except for like focusing on you guys. But I thought that would be really fun. And if we infiltrate them with like, put AuntieTay on the show, then maybe they'll be forced to want to put me on the show. If you guys don't know what Making It is, it's a TV show that, and I'm sure like if I were to get picked, I probably could not tell you if I got picked until like, I don't know. There's usually like things about that, but you guys should go over to their Instagram. It's called Making It NBC, or there's like 2, but they have like a smaller account and they have a bigger account. You should comment on all of them. Just let them know. Like, AuntieTay should be on your channel. Should we start crafting or what? Okay. So I picked these guys up at Michael's today, and I was so torn. Okay, let me know that I'm a good person, because this was in the parking lot, I don't think it was ran over. It looked like somebody dropped it out of their bag, but I went and bought one because I was like, if the person comes back looking for theirs, it's going to be in the parking lot. I probably should have picked it up and taken it into Michael's or something like that and been like, somebody dropped this in the parking lot. But I figured, no, they'd probably come back and look in the spot where they probably dropped it to find it. So I was like, I'm just going to leave it there. It's not raining today, so I just left it there. And then I went in and bought one because I was like, that would make a perfect Mickey Mouse ornament, and one is like a little bigger than the other 2, so it's almost like that's what it was made for. So over on Facebook, I'm going to switch you guys over to the view from up top, and we're going to use the twine today and the buffalo ribbon. Again, so all of my Mickey ornaments are about to match, okay? So what I'm going to do is cut these balls off of these stems. They're wire. I need wire cutters. I know. Everybody has told me this. So wire cutters are on my list of things that I need. All right. So I think I have my hot glue gun on. Are you on? Yeah, you're on. Are you on? Yeah, he's on. Okay. So I'm going to cut all these off. This is going to be a super fast and easy craft. No Cricut required for this one at all. This is just a fun, super fast craft that anybody could do. Now, I'm debating if I should tie these on with a little piece of twine or if I should just hot glue them on. But I feel like hot glue is going to take forever to dry. I could kind of like intertwine them a little bit so that they have a little bit more of a base to hold on to. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to cover this part with hot glue and then stick it into a good spot where it'll hold on pretty well. All right, so we're going to let that dry. So his ears are going to be kind of big, but they're not going to be humongous. You'll get the point that it's Mickey Mouse, right? I hope so. So they have these in a bunch of different sizes too. These were in the Christmas section and they were 60% off in the bundle. So $6, 60% off $6 is, I don't know. That's a hard one for me right this second. Yes, I got these at Michael's. How do you make glue gun stand up? This is a glue gun. I have it in my Amazon store. It's the AdTech Pro 80 and it's super awesome. It just stands. That's what it is. It's like a professional glue gun. So this is going to be pretty delicate until I put all of the things together. I'm going to kind of hold everything together with the rest of what I do. And I actually kind of want to put the twine in before I put the ears together because I feel like the ears are going to kind of be in the way after I put the second one on. So I want to slide this under to make sure we have somewhere to hold it onto. I think I can zoom on Facebook. Yeah, I can. That's exciting. I just have to make sure I stay in the frame. Okay. Let me use the scissors to pull that up. I know, not what you typically use scissors for, but we improvise. Okay, so I'm going to tie this on just so that I don't have to sit there and try to tie in between two ears. That would be probably a pain in the butt. So I'm going to make sure this is even. I'm going to tie it in a knot. Tie it in knots, tie it in knots. All right. So is everybody done with their shopping? The family is, I think Dustin's cleaning out the garage. I told him he had 5 minutes until he had to be semi-quiet. And then he proceeded to be extremely loud for the fact and run around and yell, I have 2 more minutes to be loud. I have 1 more minute to be loud. True story. True story. And you guys know it. You guys know that that is true. Okay, so I think technically these balls are like 3 different sizes, but it's going to be okay because we're going to put the bow. They're definitely 3 different sizes. So it's very obvious when you put them together like that. So I think what we'll do is kind of try to disguise it with a sideways bow. I think that'll help. All right. So I'm going to find a spot that has a lot of kind of base to it and put some hot glue on there and then stick it on there in a good spot so that they're symmetrical, like Mickey ears. It's a little wide, but I don't know. I just saw these and I was like, this will be a good craft for today. Because I have a lot of cutting to do for the Wreck-It Ralph t-shirts. It will be a huge video shoot that we're going to be doing for our first series in January. But I'll be making the shirts with you guys tomorrow. We'll be making 3 of the shirts together tomorrow. The rest of the shirts I'll be making on my own. And we're doing, a lot of people were like, I've never seen the movie. Why is this Disney princesses? So if you haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph, all of the Disney princesses are in it, which is a lot of Disney princesses. So we are going to have almost all of the Disney princesses in our shoot, but that's a lot of kids to shoot in one day. So we got the ones that were easy enough to get, and then we are like, that's enough. I'm not going to try to scour the world to find more kids for this shoot. What are your plans for Christmas? My plans for Christmas are, let me check. Okay, I'm going to let that one dry, and we'll glue this one over here. Yeah, these are definitely like a tapering size. It goes like 3 different sizes. And these ones are this one's a little interesting. Oh, we're missing the shot. Sorry, Facebook. Let me read the comments. First time watching, saw a recommendation for your YouTube channel on a Facebook group. My Cricut will be under the tree when Santa dropped it off Christmas morning. I'm ready to craft. I'm from Canada, but I'm heading to Fort Lauderdale for Christmas. Where do I need to go shopping for Cricut stuff? So you're heading Fort Lauderdale. Well, if you're shopping like in person for Cricut stuff, Michael's or Joann's probably is the best place. Hobby Lobby has a little bit of stuff if there's a Hobby Lobby in the area, but Michael's and Joann's. Joann's actually has a lot more. Oh, I forgot to put the twine on. Again. Not again. We didn't do that the first time, but all right. So I'm gonna let that guy dry before I put this on completely. Let's make some bows. So let me zoom out a little bit, just so you guys, I make sure I don't cut off the shot. So if you guys have not witnessed how I make bows, I just cut a piece of ribbon about yay big, and then I make this guy, I call it the awareness ribbon, and then angle it just a little bit more, bring this in, and then you scrunch it together. Now you can take another piece of this if you want, like fold it in half and put it around, or you can be super simple and just use a piece of twine or a coordinating ribbon to tie it on there. So that works great. I just saw Joann's has Disney vinyl. Yeah, they do. I think Cricut just launched Disney vinyl, which is super exciting. So let's tie this on there. Now, I know you guys asked a couple days ago, you're confused if I'm working with Cricut or if I'm not doing Cricut videos anymore. And the answer is I will be doing lots of Cricut videos still, but I no longer work with Cricut. I no longer do any sponsored videos for them, but the machine, the Cricut, and I are like this. So I'm not going to stop doing Cricut videos, but yeah, I won't go too much into it. It's a lot of like weird stuff, but that's as much as I'm going to say. So I will definitely still be doing Cricut videos because, guys, I can't leave you hanging. I love Cricut. I love the Cricut. I love all of that. Okay, so that's how you make a bow. And then you can either cut this twine off or we can use this extra twine to tie it onto this. Just got my December mystery box today. Yay! So the winter box is still available. And there's, if you guys don't know what's in it, there's a video on YouTube that explains what's in it. I'll probably post a video of what's in it on Facebook for the people who have not seen it on Facebook. I'm going to turn you guys to hang out for a little bit because you guys just saw how I made that bow. Okay, so let's make another bow. And I'm going to glue this on, put this over here so the other ear can dry while we make the other bow. Actually, I'm going to use a weeding tool to get it through because that makes more sense, I think. I feel like. And hook it through there. These ones are pretty. They're all glittery. They're both glittery, but I like the gold. The gold is so cute. Okay, I'm going to read your comments, though. I just got the Easy Press 2. I can do all the fun things for my friends and family. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yay! Hearts. Joann's has Disney vinyl and is 25% off. Box is so awesome. The winter mystery box is so awesome. Do you guys love it? Good. I can't wait to get back into the swing of mystery boxes now that I'm like settled. We are going to be having some awesome ones. I told you guys yesterday or the day before that I'm going to be going to Creativation. I'm going to be hunting for the coolest new crafting supplies and crafting doodads to add to the website, things that maybe you've never seen before or something super cool. Okay, I'm going to put him to the side so he can dry. But I feel like now on Facebook you guys can't really see what I'm doing. But we're going to make another bow. I just showed you guys how to do that. So we're going to do another one. You could do like a Mickey and a Minnie, put one bow. I'm going to make a bigger bow than that. You could do one bow on one and not a bow on the other, which is actually probably a cuter idea. But, or you could do like a little top hat with like an ornament top hat that you can get at the dollar store. That would be really cute. I feel like that's what I should have done, but I'm not. All right. So do you suggest the knife blade? I only suggested, I guess, if you are going to be doing stuff that needs a knife blade. That makes perfect sense, right? One of the things that I found with cutting like chipboard or anything that's super thick is it does take quite a while. It takes like 20 passes sometimes to cut something. So I just thought, like, if you're really into woodworking, you might consider getting actual woodworking tools, go figure. But the knife blade, I have it. I've never used it. I've used it, I think, once on chipboard, and it just was a flop. But there are people who love it. And you guys know me, I don't use wood that often unless I'm just painting it or stenciling on it. But I feel like if I used wood, maybe I would like it a lot more. So I would actually look for somebody else's recommendation on the knife blade or a tutorial on how to use it because it's just not my specialty. Maybe one day it will be, but for now it's not. Okay. I'm on the Toronto area, and unfortunately, we're super limited with craft stores up here. We only have Michael's, that's it. I absolutely love visiting Joann's. I know. I think we need to get a Canada warehouse. And you know what? Our shipping department is in Idaho, so you would think it would be even cheaper to ship to Canada because it's closer than some of the other areas. It's just because it has to go through customs and all that junk. Okay, I'm going to switch you guys back over to this view so you guys can see. Except you guys get to see all of it. Having trouble with a certain vinyl glitter, can't get it off the paper onto the transfer tape. You must be using Cricut glitter vinyl because Cricut glitter vinyl is hard to work with. I'll just say that. If you guys know that even when I worked with Cricut, I always was honest about this. I cannot stand their glitter vinyl. So we launched a different glitter vinyl on the webs on shopauntietay.com so that you guys can get a glitter vinyl that actually works great. But I could also just tie the bow on through this thingy right here if I wanted to, huh? Think that's a good idea? Or should I glue it on? I think I'll reinforce with glue, but I'll end up tying the bow here. So tying the bow like that. I feel like I made so many cute Mickey ornaments that I was like, I could do Mickey ornaments all day. And I'm not sure if this one's going to be right, guys, but we'll see. Okay, so I just tied it on like that. And then I'm going to manipulate the bow. I always feel weird using that word because I don't like manipulating anything, but I want him to be kind of on the side and then we'll hang him. I don't know. This is a little iffy. His ears are a little too wide, or her ears are a little too wide, but it's not the worst thing ever. I think I like that I tied it on. I'm going to do a little hot glue on the back of the bow so that it can stay, it can hold that ear just kind of more reinforced. This ribbon has wire in it, so it makes it easy to kind of move it how I want it and make sure it's like nice and floofy. Okay, so I'm just gonna reinforce these and glue them to the ears, and then I'll work with the twine. The kids are here too. I didn't answer that question, but Amanda's is actually kind of sick today, so she's just taking it easy. She lost her math book, which we didn't realize she had lost it in the move, so we're looking for the math book. I think that's what they were doing in the garage too. They were looking for the math book. Love the Starbucks SVGs. I've ordered my cups to put them on. Are the SVGs already the correct size for the Starbucks cups? No, because there's so many different Starbucks cups. You're going to have to pick which one you want. And if you've never used our Game Changer bundles, you need to ungroup the entire bundle and delete the ones you don't want to use and then resize the one you do want. So you're going to have to figure out the size that you want and make it that way. All right. I don't know. Especially because the twine, I think I'm going to have to put another piece of twine on the back again because I used the twine to tie the bow on Ears are just too wide, or you need to get like a bigger one for the bottom. It's not the worst. I think the ears are just too wide. I think if they were closer together, it'd be cute. But it is what it is. All right. Who says that? Isn't that like a comedian? It is what it is. I don't know. All right. Are the Wreck-It Ralph designs available for download? Yes. If you're a patron, they were released this morning. So that's what you guys got today. And they are free to use, but we'll be using them tomorrow in the video for sure. I'm going to cut them right after this video. And they should be ready to go for you. They're ready to go for you guys. They're ready to go for me too. I just got to make them. All right. So we tied that guy on. Ears are just too wide. I don't know. Let's see. Let me take you guys back to here. So we got these guys. I don't know. I think they're all right. They're not the worst things ever, but they were easy to make and they were cheap. So easy and cheap is fun. And then obviously cut this twine off and just tie another piece of twine on to hang them, or just put a little hook on them. I don't know. We have another craft to do, guys. Don't fear. I made sure to do 2 crafts in this video because I was like, I don't know if either one of these crafts are going to turn out. I literally just grabbed the stuff at Michael's today. I went to go get epoxy at Michael's today. And I'm hopefully going to be doing some epoxy videos in the 12 days of Christmas. What's that? My printer. My printer just started making noises. Is somebody printing something? Maybe that's what's going on. Okay, so we got Mickey ornaments done. Glitter everywhere. Let's get rid of the glue on the table and the glitter. And we will move on to our next craft. We are making, and I didn't want to make this. Not that I don't want to make it. I just didn't plan to make this until I was at Target today. And I was like, those are cute. I have to do something with those. Okay. So at Target today, hi Auntie Tay, for the Disney and other themed SVGs and things, do you need a selling license or do you use public domain things? This is worded horribly. Okay, so if you are only allowed to sell things with our designs if you're a crazy creator. If they're Disney and they have Disney licensed things in them, they're only for personal use only. I'm working on getting a note together. Are you printing something? Or my printer is all of a sudden wanting to print things, I think. So I'm working on getting like a list of things. If they are in just the Creazies and they're your designs, then you have availability to them. If they go to the Disney patrons too, then that's where you're going to need to know, like, are you allowed to sell that kind of stuff? We have a lot of Disney inspired things, and then we have some Disney personal use only things on there as well. So anything that has logos you cannot use or is actually replicated. So the Wreck-It Ralph are actually replicated from the movie, so they are not able to sell them. But you could, and I can, make Disney inspired ones. So like the SVG that says Leg Day actually is sellable because it was a bonus because I didn't really like Ariel's shirt in the movie. So I made a bonus one for Ariel. So Leg Day you can sell, but everything else is made from the movie. So it's personal use only. I think that answered your question. I'll have more details on that soon for you guys. You sign up at patreon.com. Yeah, if you're on Facebook, here, I'll put it right here. Let's see. Become a patron at patreon.com. Okay, so I got these stickers at Target today, and they're 1 through 25. And I have this chalkboard vinyl that we have a ton of, but you guys might have it if you got the back to school box. And then I have this frame I got from the dollar store. I just took the glass out, and I was going to do another DIY on this earlier, but instead I'm doing it now. So you can do this and then undo it and take it off, or you can put a picture in this frame later so that it's like, or something else in the frame so that it's not always Christmassy. But we're basically going to take our chalkboard vinyl, and this is, again, not a Cricut needed video. You do not need a Cricut for this craft, but we are using our chalkboard vinyl. So I'm probably going to be doing some videos soon on things that you can do with vinyl and stuff without using a Cricut, without having to have a Cricut. So vinyl and things like that are not always only useful when you have Cricut. So that's where you become a patron, over on Facebook and on YouTube. It's patreon.com. There should be a link in the description always. Okay, so I'm going to turn you guys over to this view because you guys can't see. There we go. So the way I like to make sure that all the bubbles are out is I just start on one end and go back and forth. You do want to make sure there's no lumps or bumps on whatever you're laying it on. And this cardboard kind of has a little bit of bumps in it, but I think it'll be okay, especially because we're going to put numbers on it. So I'm just going to work my way slowly back and forth and from one side to another. And you notice I didn't like cut it or anything. I just am laying it over the, oh, it's stuck to the table. I was like, why is it sticking? Duh, because you're using sticky chalkboard vinyl. You can also get chalkboard vinyl at the store, but we have it at shop.AuntieTay.com if you guys don't have a store around you. And I think the cheapest one that carries it is Duct Tape brand. I feel like no, maybe it's not Duct Tape brand. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this just like so. I said just like so. Okay, just like so. All right, so each edge, and then you can cut this extra piece off later or now or however you prefer to do that. So it's got, you can see I got it at the thrift store for, it says $15. Oh, original price $15, $3. How do they know what the original price was? So then you just kind of fold all the extra pieces over. The corners could be a little iffy, so we will work on those in a second. I don't have a great technique for corners when doing this, but I should probably show you guys over here on Facebook. And you can just go like this. It's going to be shoved in the frame, so let me just fold it. I'm just going to fold it down. I don't want to. I feel like there's a better way I could have done that. Or I can snip it off right here at an angle like this. Oh, yeah, that will work. Okay. Yeah, that worked great. So fold it over and then snip it off like this if you want to. I just feel like it's going to make it bulky if I don't. So snip those corners off. Again, these are super fast crafts. So, ooh, let me do that side first, I guess, to hold it down. This is a little piece. I could have given it a little bit more oomph, but once it's in that frame, it'll stay down. You guys will see. You'll see. Have no fear. Stop freaking out. Okay. You know what? I'll just show you. So I'm going to take my frame and put it down, and then we're going to put this into the frame. Sometimes I've noticed when I do these, it makes it a little bit harder to put it in the frame because it's now bigger, technically. Come on. Come on. So we're going to make sure that all those little doodads are up, and we can shove this into the frame somehow. So again, this is just the cardboard that was in the back. And you also want to make sure that it doesn't, I guess it doesn't really matter where it's at, but if you have like your design already on this, which we don't, make sure that you hang it the correct way. I think that matters. All right, I need to make sure these are back as far as they can go because it's having some issue. Okay, I got it in this side, so I'm going to fold those down. Hold it in there. So many things you can do with this. So forever, but oh yes, you do get them forever, but don't join to get them and then cancel right away because you will still get charged. Yes, you will. So we do know a lot of people who have tried to do that, and then they always come back because they're like, okay, I guess I really wanted the SVGs. you do. You definitely want to stay. You don't want to try to get out of it. You will be charged at the beginning of the month no matter what. So don't think that you can sign up and then you're not going to be charged, because you will be. And I'm not in charge of any of that. Patron is. So they got our backs. But all right. So we got this in there. And the back's not so much, but the front looks like a chalkboard. And there's glitter from our last craft. Okay. So what I wanted to do was, oh, you know what I can do? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I was originally gonna make like measure and then, which I still can, and make the, like a dot with chalkboard pen and then just erase it. But I can show you guys something else I can do. How do you open this? Okay, got it. Can you please send me where I'm supposed to go for your SVGs as a patron? Yes, it's AuntieTay.com. It's my blog, and there is a tab that says patrons, and under that tab is all the tiers and all the things that you need, and the links to your Dropbox and all that. And so we're at 15% on the laptop, so we got to wrap this up quickly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut this sticker sheet. No, I'm not. That's going to be it. Is that going to be extra if I do that like that? So actually, what I'm going to do is, see, they didn't lay them out correctly. I guess I could do it like this. You bring me a charger? Yeah. Thanks. You're awesome. So I guess I could do them like this in the same pattern they did, or I like the pattern of 5 by 5, right? There's 25 days. Yeah, so it'd be 5 by 5. You're good. Just plug it in.
Just plug it in.
You just want to be part of the show, huh?
Hi, everybody.
He's like dying because he's not a part of it.
Did it plug in?
He was listening. Good, hubby. Yeah.
You good?
Yep.
Enjoy.
Thanks. Say bye.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, that's it. That's all you get tonight. You got to wait till Thursday to actually see his face. Okay. So this was sticky on the back. Sorry, Facebook peeps. You guys are like, what's going on? So now that we have, I'm just going to cut these apart. Okay. So I could just follow this pattern that already is on the sticker sheet, or I could do 5 by 5, which would be kind of extra to cut all of these apart, but we can do this. We believe in ourselves, right? We can do this. All right. Hi, Katie. I forgot to say hi. I just read your comment and I didn't say hi to you. Ugh. I don't realize how many comments I missed until later when I go back and look, and I'm like, oh, all these people said hi, and I just totally ignored them. So I feel like I like the pattern that was on the paper. What do you guys think? 5 by 5? Do you guys even know what I'm talking about? So the paper is, let me go up here. The paper is not in 5s. It's 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, which is a cool way to divide up 25 too, which I never thought of. But you can also do it 5 by 5. I feel like this is cuter because it's a rectangle though, because it is a rectangle design. That would be cute. I just have to make sure that they're perfect. So I'm just going to eyeball it because that's what I do. I'm going to start with the top and the bottom rows. Wait, hold on. Hold up. I think I have. Let me go back to here for you guys so you can see. I think there's a center row. Is there a center row? This is the center row. There's 3 rows, center row. Okay, here's what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to start with the 13 because that is the center of the design. And then I'm going to take a ruler and do this legitimately this time. Okay, so halfway through is, don't do that, is going to be 9.5 divided by 2 is 4 3/4. So here, and then I should make a mark, but I'm not that legitimate. And then 12 and a little bit less than a half is 6 1/4, like right there. So that's the center. Okay, so we're going to put the 13 right in the center, and then we're going to work our way from there. Okay, So then we'll go from 12 and 14. And from now on, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the ruler as my guide for the height. I know that's not probably the correct way to do it. And I'm just going to center from between here and here. That's how I'm going to know if it's in the right spot. Eyeball it, though. That's what I'm doing. I'm eyeballing it. Sometimes eyeballing is better than actually measuring. I'm just making this up. Okay. So then I did for between there and there. Just how I think it looks better. Okay. And then the rest of the design staggers in between them. So now we'll work our way from here. And this is going to go, wait a second, I'm missing, oh, okay. I was like, wait a second, that's not right. Okay, so then now 11, 7, and 4 have to be, so 7 is exactly in the middle of here and here, right? So I'm going to make that row exactly halfway between here and here, which I can do an actual measuring for this. Wow, this turned a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. So we're about 6 and whatever here. So about 3. Again, I'm pretty close. Pretty close. So I can move this a little bit closer if I wanted to. 2, because the 7, no. Oh, wait, the 7 is an exact size. So it needs to be lined up with the 14 exactly. Oh, yeah. So halfway between here and here. And it needs to be exactly lined up with the 14. Duh. Okay, I could actually eyeball that pretty well. So lined up with the 14, but halfway between there and there. And then the rest of them on this row will be lined up as well. So now it's going to be lined up with this row and with this row. Which again, I'm just going to eyeball. And 5. All right. Hopefully I don't get these numbers screwed up. There's a lot of room for error here. That's for sure. Okay, so now I can definitely eyeball the other 2 rows. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, so let's do 2. So 2 is going to go directly halfway from here to here. Can you guys see this on YouTube? Directly from here to here, but also right and centered, right there. So we'll see if this even looks cute. This might be this frame might be a little too big for these numbers, but it's fast and it's easy and it's cute. That's all I care about. Fast, easy, and cute. All right. So now we've got this one. And then you can take a little sticker or something cute to mark what day it actually is. This is just a really cute countdown. Or you can just get a little wreath or something and put some mounting tape that's removable and just move it along your little advent calendar. All right. I feel like I overcomplicated that way too much, but at least you know how to get the idea. Okay, so now the next one is we're just lining. Well, let's start with how to do that last. I needed this to be halfway, so we're going to do 20. It needs to be exactly halfway between here and here, but lined up on this row. So you can use a ruler if you want, or you can just eyeball it like I'm going to do. And 21, so I'm skipping a row. You can see this? I think it kind of makes sense. So I'm skipping that row to really get, and it's at an angle for you guys, so you guys can see it on Facebook. So if it is screwed up, it's not my fault. It's because I'm not looking at it straight on. All right. And your sweatshirt, did you build that? I did not build my sweatshirt. But I got this sweatshirt at Ross, so that's where you can get it if you like it. Make sure that the eye is lined up. The eye. And yeah, my eye is not lined up, if that's what you're meaning. Like, make sure you're actually lined up with the project. I'm not. Again, this cost me $1. and some change. I've had this frame lying around. I've had more chalkboard vinyl and all that. So, oh, this is actually pretty cute. It's a little big. I feel like this would be cuter on something that was a little bit more condensed, which I could take these off and do it on something smaller if I really want to. But if you had a cute little wreath or something to go on here, that might look really cute. So if you had just like a, okay, so let's go back to here. So here's what it looks like. Super simple, super easy, but you can take just something to mark the days and move it along the days. We're already what? Down here. We are right here. We're like almost to the end. Christmas is coming. It's so close. So I probably should have made this a long time ago, but it was at Target, and that was I think there were like 2 left of the sticker pack, and I was like, that is really cute. So I might spruce it up maybe next year, make it a little different, or probably will just put a picture in this frame, cover this up, and then I don't know. That was last year. We did the versatile Christmas stuff, but that's what we made. So today we made this, and we made Mickey ear ornaments that I'm not super excited about, but they were fast and easy. Both of these were fast, easy, and cheap. And you can't go wrong when things are fast, easy, and cheap, right? So Katie says it's super cute, so then it has to be super cute. All right. Let's see. You sound like you're on Remix. I do. I don't know what Remix is, but so many skips and freezing, it's kind of hard to watch tonight. Is it freezing? Oh, no. Uh-oh. I'm having a problem with the woody cup. All the white pieces are in a row instead of being in one piece like the design. Okay, so every design that I did that has kind of a weird thing because I forgot to group stuff or make it a complete path, you're going to have to group it, but I'm going to fix it too. So I'm actually going to do that tonight and fix the not the Star Wars. Which ones had the issue? The Harry Potter ones had a little bit of issue. So if there's any other SVGs that have issues, let me know too, because I'll be working on fixing those. I'm sorry, it's freezing. I don't know what's going on Facebook. I think we're doing okay on YouTube. Maybe that's why we have more YouTube viewers tonight, because it's being bad on Facebook. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Okay, time to get going. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Wreck-It Ralph t-shirts. Remember, that's the SVG that you guys got today. So if you do want to make them, you can make them with us. I think we're making Ariel. I don't know. I got 3 shirts ready to get them. So, all right. Thank you. Love you too, guys. Okay, I'm going to say bye on Facebook first, just because you said it was freezing. So I'm going to get going. Bye, guys. Love you. Ah. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Because Anna will be on it, I can only bring her in on Facebook. So I may be live without her. You just have to be able to, well, I might just go live on Facebook tomorrow. So I don't know. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.